Nessa could play Minecraft with us now.
Yeah.
How?
Huzzah, chat! We're not freaking dead!
Wait, how?
Alright, everyone got Quest Portal. I can function for Barry. So.
Mine's been open. I'm turning off the music. It's been looping for the last, like, half hour.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, use my squirrel.
And give me the grace not to beat this man's head in next time I see him.
So, Nessa, how are you playing?
On PC.
Oh, you bought a computer?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is topics for later. We live, laugh, love. The topics for later.
Nice.
As we regrettably have things to do.
Okay. Sheesh. All right, we ready to rock and roll, everybody?
Yes, sir.
We ready to get this show on the freaking road because I've had it up to here.
Somebody gave me homework. I've been anxiously awaiting to do this homework.
Okay. 1 second, let me turn everything up in my head really quickly. So I can hear everyone to a semi-decent extent, and hopefully chat can hear me, because my last few times recording things have gone stupidly wrong. But, ladies and gentlemen, last time we left off, you guys were taking the road back to Urio's village. After not only, restoring the hearing of Urio's child, Cora, but also Urio's sight. The color returning to her eyes after using a...
What color are Urio's eyes? I'm sorry, I have to know. What color? Please.
Lavender.
Gorgeous. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with the punches tonight. I'm like half drunk on exhaustion.
I missed last session and I didn't.
It's okay, but anyway, what happened? The journey back began. Abram encountered some things, but you know he's not here, so we can't talk about that. And the last thing that happened was that, wouldn't you know it? Okay, who is being thrown in a blender in the background?
Whoopsie daisy.
I was about to say, all I hear is like murder and blood. I'm sorry.
Katana goes Zoom.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so anyway, that was that. Attacked by a shadowy beast on the road that appeared to take the form of a dragon, which has been a species that has long since grown few in number. So they're incredibly rare to see. They're a dying species. Outside of that, the group survived the attack, but their main form of transportation, a group of horses, was indeed slaughtered in the process, leaving them to pick up the pieces as they are on the road back. The Raven has been missing for a good bit now. Okay, 1 second. So, I leave you, gentlemen and ladies, for the 3 of you that were part of that encounter that are actually here. Or, no, it's like the 2 of you.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I was in Iowa.
Y'all don't gotta apologize.
Okay.
Um,
Now that I'm
but we'll just say that Ailit's somehow there, like. We will figure out something. Ailit, you wake up to the aftermath of what appears to be a rather messy battle.
there's a lot of rapid blinking. How are people's healths? Are they like are they back up to full starting session, or are they still like injured? Or we chilling with that? I guess my first question is my party
there,
looks like
there
they
was
need-
level ups and long rests, so on technical
Okay.
account they look kind of crappy.
But they're not. They don't look like they need immediate medical.
Well,
attention.
okay.
That-
What I'm saying is they look like the state they were in at the, like, thing at the end of the battle. But since we leveled up, I'm boosting health stuff back up. So there will be a like, once some time passes, everything will be back to
Okay.
like.
And I'm not gonna worry about healing them.
Yeah. But no, it looks like Barrage and Abram were the ones to put a stop to whatever this was.
So there's immense rapid blinking from her as she processes. I go to what happened? Are we okay? And then she's going to immediately stare at Yurio and like stare kind of aggressively as she like points and goes, "You have lavender eyes."
Yeah.
They're very pretty. Wait, what? I thought they were white. Can you see?
Yes.
When did this happen?
Yes.
Okay. So I go to confirm details about what exactly my homework is from my deity, and y'all just did all the things. Okay. Welcome to the land of eyesight. We have very pretty eyes. They're very pretty color. Please don't break them. Anything else? What happened while I was chatting with the deity? Exactly.
Nothing. You guys are just kind of on the road. Evu and Kiva seem to be tagging along just fine. Evu looks a little bit, like, shaken. He's kind of, like, doing the, like, scared, like, cat thing, while Kiva is just entirely nonchalant about it.
Love it.
Looking back at him
Well,
like, are you kidding me?
Cool. So then I'm assuming we don't need to take a rest right now.
Recommended. Recommended,
Oh.
but
Never mind then. I don't know
you
where
guys
y'all are.
could push on to the tavern that's toward the base of the mountain. You shouldn't be too far off at this point.
I vote push on to the tavern. Personal vote. Now if you'll... Pardon. Let me... I'm gonna go grab dinner, because I've just been aggressively called that it's done, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. I promise. I'm eating during the session. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're good. You're good.
But my vote is push on to the tavern.
Okay. Barrage and Yurio. What are you guys kind of messing around with? What are you doing?
Wait, where are we right now?
Aftermath of the battle, the party is deciding to push on to the base of the mountain, but, like, Barrage, you did just help Abram fend off an attack from a strange creature.
I'll probably be trying to remember. Do any of us even know what that was? Would any of us know?
I would like you to roll me a... What check do I want? Roll me a history check.
Of course. It's almost a 19. But this site loves to troll me. I only got 6.
Okay. Yurio.
Sorry, 1 second.
History check, please.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
What was the number?
Oh no, I am not playing this pretty. No.
History check, Nessa.
Oh,
17. The-
My note.
what you would know is that, by all accounts, that was a dragon. Except, by your account, those don't exist anymore.
What don't exist?
History check, which
Oh,
Yurio
okay.
succeeded. Yurio, by all accounts and legend, that was a dragon. Except, those shouldn't technically exist anymore.
oh, I hate that so much.
Alright.
Fun.
So yeah. Ayla, if you would like, you are able to make either an Arcana or a Religion check.
Oh, okay. I go with
Oh, my lord,
Proficiency's a
Barry.
+4 right now, right?
Who is dying?
Proficiency, I
What?
think, should be +4.
Okay, cool.
What?
My sheet is not as updated as I initially thought. My bad, y'all.
Oh, it's just your mic is picking up stuff, Barry.
I literally opened the fridge.
Well.
I have a 19.
You can pick out trace amounts of magic lingering in the area that seem to be... It's not quite shadow magic, but it's not quite death magic either. It is something in between.
Well, that is in an awkward little gray area. Okay then.
I will... I am also going to note, that you can also sense, trace amounts of fire magic as well. But, that's it. Whatever this being was, it was incorporeal. At least mostly.
So I will relay that information to my party. And, give them very concerned looks.
Party, how do you respond to this information?
Sorry, I did not hear. What did you say?
There was information given about the type of magic this creature was using.
What type of magic?
It's neither shadow nor death magic, but has trace amounts of fire magic.
But it's some dark magic in between the two.
Yeah.
That's some goofy off fire.
Okay then, yeah. Goofy fire and, something in between death and shadow, and I don't like either of those up. So, what? I feel like maybe we should move on.
Corruption? Is that in between death and shadow?
Hmm?
I don't remember.
Barrage, make me a history check. Or make me a religion check.
Oh, religion? Am I any good at religion? Come on, be nice to me this time. Nat 20.
Barrage, you would know that there are multiple classifications of dark magic that weave between the different main primary sources. People who are able to access these are generally what people call black magic users. They don't... One would think that, you know, those aligned with death and stuff would be considered practitioners of dark magic or black magic. They are not. Between
Black
shadow
magic, just
and...
in between.
Yeah. between shadow and death, you would know there is one known as... let me see here. Yeah, you would know that there is one known as decay.
Oh, shoot.
Decay users are incredibly rare, as it requires an innate connection to both elements. But the magic it is known for is incredibly strong. And adding trace amounts of fire would also suggest that this person is able to use corruption magic as well, which is another variant of said dark magic.
Okay, so dark magic is above black magic.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I remember corruption is one of the actual primordials, isn't it?
No, that is not technically, no. Corruption is a subsection.
Okay.
You were just in the wrong subsection.
Yeah. So, again, corruption
So
and
do I know
decay
what dragon would
magic.
be made out of then?
Sorry, go.
So do I know which one the dragon would have been made out of? Is it decay?
would've been
Primarily it is decay. Yes.
Okay.
I am
it that
also
weird?
going to tell you, since you got a nat 20, you have seen a person with this kind of magic before.
What?
You've never seen them use it, but you have been in the presence of this magic before. All of you.
Do I remember this person at all?
I'm going to ask
Just-
for a history check at disadvantage,
Nah.
as you have
Robot
never
that
seen this person use magic.
Okay. Well, shoot.
And-
There's a 9. And if okay, yeah, 9.
You can't quite put a finger on it.
Okay.
Rip. We know nothing.
Well, I know that is mostly decay magic. Sounds like with a hint of fire. I know that I used to know somebody who could do this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know who.
Oh, hey, there's someone in the chat.
Greetings, person.
Kiwi.
I know this person.
Hello, Monsoon. We're glad you're here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's roll the history check. I don't know what for, but we appreciate it.
21. Was that at disadvantage, Nessa?
That was not at disadvantage. I think it was just a 1.
Okay. If you could roll again, Ness. While we wait on that, yeah, you would recognize, yeah, you have seen this magic before.
Just you pass on the information to the rest of us, right? I don't want to metagame.
Barrage, would you be passing the information on? No, wait, you did. You did.
You didn't-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No,
He did.
No, it, is,
He
Okay,
did.
okay.
it was decay and fire dragon.
I don't like that there's an in between of death and shadow. I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna ask Death a question about this. Hopefully he knows something. If I get the answers or not, that might be a new that might be a new problem. But fingers crossed.
So, would you guys like to... Huh? I assume
would
you were
be-
going to proceed down the mountain?
I would like to go down the mountain.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Alright. You guys proceed your way down the mountain with minimal resistance, though you can't help but feel as if there's something off.
Off. Does it feel like something's watching us kind of off, or does it just feel like the air is boiling and we can't explain why?
It
I guess boiling
feels
is the word.
like it's almost as if something's there. Like it's almost as if something is watching you, but at the same time, no. Like, but I guess I'll leave it at, it does kind of feel like there is something watching.
Way to be cryptic. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at yes. It feels like something's watching you.
Okay. Is there a check I can make to see if I can, like, delve a little bit deeper into what it might be? Ooh, actually, do I have a spell? I have lots of spells. And I don't want to use. Well, we're not gonna be in in combat anytime soon, right?
Nope.
I'm gonna get Barage's attention because I don't like the way the air feels, and it makes me anxious, and we don't want to be anxious. So, Ayla's gonna kind of tap him aggressively on the shoulder, like, I have a spell I want to try, and I don't like that the air feels like someone's watching us. Will you be my guinea pig? I promise it won't hurt.
Sure. Go
Okay.
for it.
I want to cast a spell of True Seeing. So, it essentially guarantees that Barrage is true sight.
Okay.
Out to like 120 feet around us. So she's gonna like tap him on the shoulder, and be like, "Do you see anything wrong? Because I feel like something is wrong, and I don't like that feeling."
Do I see anything different?
Barrage, make a perception check.
Please roll well.
Oh, I'm terrible at perception. Yep, 10. Maybe I'll try Archer again at some point.
You can see, you know, the trace lingerings of the creature that attacked you. You can see the trace lingerings of its magic. But looking around, you can't see anything else. The world looks pretty much the same.
The creature's magic is still here. But I don't see anything else.
Nothing else? Nothing at all? Just the magic?
Barry, your mic.
Yes.
What?
I don't like.
Bro, what did I do?
Your mic is like thumping around on stuff.
Bro, I literally put down a glass bottle.
Okay, whatever. Sorry.
It happened. No biggie. We're
Okay.
good. Moving on.
But yeah.
So, she doesn't like the fact that all he sees is the remaining magic, and she's going to, fiddle with the ring she's wearing. She's like, I don't, okay. Moving on.
Alright. Alright, so you guys eventually make it back to the tavern. The Spirit's Rest. And it's not as full as you guys remember. It's perhaps a little quieter than average. But all in all, it is that same kind of comforting feel of home, I guess you could say. And, you guys, would see that there are people off doing their business. You would notice a pair, what appears to be a rabbit folk and a foxkin, sitting off in one of the corners. Sorry. But other than that, there doesn't really appear to be anyone of note.
Cool. Is there a slightly secluded space the party could go? I guess it's my first question.
Well, there are rooms upstairs that you guys could move out for the night.
Okay.
Spirit's Rest does not normally charge for rooms.
Fine. Okay. So Ayla's gonna come to the party and be like, I have homework I have yet to finish, and if I don't get it done soon, my deity might just send me to Grim, and if I encounter Grim, I'm likely going to come back with a new injury. I don't feel like doing that. So if you don't mind, do you think we could all sit down and have a little chat real fast?
Alright.
Oh my god. Where my computer?
At this moment, hold up. I gotta do something.
Oh, I don't like that you say you have to go do something. I feel like that means you're rolling.
Yo, Barry.
Oh no.
Good sir.
Very. What did you do?
Huh?
Second. Alright, just give us a moment. While this is going on, Ford Monsoon is joining us. This is our group. I'm Jay, I'm the DM, at least for this campaign. We've
Not
got...
mention the other 7.
Yeah. We've got Salem playing as Alet, a cleric.
Yay!
Mr. Barry, who's playing as a Kenku rogue, known as Kyrock. Nessa, who's playing a elf rogue by the name of Yurio. And, Snake, who is playing as a Warforged paladin by the name of Barrage. Our other 3 players aren't here right now. So... Yep. Alright. Barry, would you like to...
Strolls, Kyrock.
So wait,
Just
start over, you cut out.
Out of the shadows, Kyrock leisurely strolls over to the others.
Like, so guys, you would hear a, kind of... How are you announcing your presence, Skyrock, other than just kind of appearing out of nowhere?
It's like, hello there.
Oh my
I'm
god!
alive.
You're alive? I thought
Why
you would have been
wouldn't
dead
I
by
be
now.
alive?
I don't know. I get lots of updates from Grim. You're making his job hard.
Keep up the good work, I guess.
Oh no, it's great work because then he gets to suffer and I get to laugh at him. It's great. I appreciate it. Although you're also stressing death out, and that's as is not fun when stressed. So it's a win-lose situation, I guess.
Something... You guys... I'm going to allow you all to make an Arcana check really quickly.
Arcana check. Gee, I don't do well with Arcana. Respectfully.
Or, I guess for Ayla and Barrage, you guys could make Religion, because it's something similar.
Religion.
Shoot, I think it's probably the same. No reason for me to roll again.
I can't roll well.
Okay, 17.
I have a 10.
Jeez, Barrage. Okay, Barrage. Kyrock walks back in, and you can immediately tell that he's gained some kind of extra ability. You can't tell what, but there is a kind of power that seems to be connected to him now.
That's horrifying.
Exactly what, you're not
Hey.
sure, but there's definitely something.
New, something new. On the birds?
So, what's new? Something seems a little different. Okay then.
He's a bird of many secrets. As
Barry?
I remember.
Barry?
What?
You still here? The group.
Sorry.
You're in the middle of an RP encounter, dude.
Sorry, what?
You're in the middle of an encounter. People asked you a question.
I heard you. I don't want to know what's happening in the encounter.
Barrage asked. He made a comment that there's something new about you, and he asked what it is.
I have a new friend, and out of his cloak, he pretty much like reaches into his like cloak, like where the little like emblem is, and pulls out like a raven.
You pull out the smaller form, which just looks like a skeleton raven creature, which does not require the blood sacrifice required to summon the larger one that is capable of aiding you in combat.
That's
Is
odd.
Is that a dead bird?
His name is Jerry.
Okay. Jerry the dead bird.
He's not dead. He's very much alive.
I feel like I would know what a dead creature looks like.
Well, clearly he's moving around.
But that's a skeleton of a bird. That doesn't make it not dead.
It does make it not dead.
Can it breathe and eat and function like a normal bird? No, it's a skeleton.
Yes, it can. Yes,
Maybe
it can.
it Give it some like food or something. Let's see.
I feel like it's just gonna fall right
He
through the
grabs a
roof.
cracker and gives it to the bird.
The bird opens its maw, revealing some ridges that look scarily enough like teeth, and consumes the cracker. The cracker vanishes. It does not fall through.
See, there you go. It's alive.
Okay. I concede. It's the bird is alive. Disturbingly alive.
Is like the rest of its body just invisible or something, or is it just like a resurrected skeleton?
I would like the both of you to make an Arcana check, please.
Aww.
Sorry, lots of fun stuff involving the magic system this section.
5.
14.
It's a 5. Okay, I have a 5. I know nothing.
Okay.
Nicer.
That is, you can't really tell the origin of the magic or what it actually is. Is it dead? No, not quite. Is it alive? Also not quite. So...
Sorry, Kyrock. Your health, your safety, and I don't know what you've been doing ever since you left. And I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't.
I don't think I want to know, because if it's anything like what you were doing while we were in a group, I'm scared.
Britain activities. We'll just leave it at that.
So illegal activities. Wonderful.
Very.
We can appreciate that, I guess. Right. I have homework to finish, which means a conversation with all of you, if you don't mind. Going somewhere secluded. It's not a conversation I'd like many to overhear.
Alright. So,
Because the sooner I get this done, the sooner death stops bugging.
let me go switch to a scene that has a better
Better vibe.
better soundtrack, yeah.
I turned off the music, my bad.
No, I'm just trying to find something that has the right music. You know, this will work for now. What the? Pardon me.
Dundee.
Let me just edit
Dundee,
this.
thank
Let me
you.
edit this really quickly. Pardon my foot.
Football. Anyways.
Let me just Oh, that's not right. Trying to find something calm. Ooh, that is not. Nope. Come on.
Right. While you do that, is this my little secluded scene? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, pretty much.
Uriel, why are you on the ale barrel? Why
I
are
will
you
just
up
say
there?
that you guys do have your own like room area
I don't actually.
that you guys can use so that you're actually out of the way of everything.
Yeah, that's preferred because my poor cleric is not happy with this homework. She doesn't appreciate it.
Why am I on the barrel?
I think that's in Uriel's blind, chaotic phase of I can climb. I'm gonna bring her down to the table.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no. Ayla's gonna take a seat, and she does not have a pleasant look on her face. She seems very perturbed. That's the word I want to use, perturbed. So I'm assuming the bird's not gonna come with us all the way to the Elven Kingdom, or at least the Elven capital.
Hold up, let me switch some of this stuff really quickly.
Oh, for somewhere new. There's a fog.
Nope, I'm just using that so it resets itself properly.
Okay. Live, laugh, love. As I'm not doing that voice, I should stop stuff like that.
All right.
Cool. Are we good? Are we set?
You guys are good to go.
Cool.
I will say that Eva gave you kind of taken their own little things.
What happened to the spirits?
Yeah, they're kind of around. They're doing what they do.
They're minding their own business.
So
Live, laugh, love.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Ayla's gonna go back to that comment of, I assume it's safe to say the bird's not coming with us all the way to the Elven capital.
Kyrok, that's on you.
Oh, he was thinking about it. He definitely wanted to.
You want to come to the Elven capital? Joy. War
Yeah.
crimes. Oh, that's a lot of political war crimes. Anyways, before we go there, there's a very serious conversation that needs to happen, and I would like to give you all a fair warning and heads up before we go headfirst into dangerous territory. I am wanted for high treason in my home capital. This is well known information. So if I step foot in there again, only may the deities help us. Hopefully with Abram and Barrage's some form of mild diplomatic immunity, I should give fair warning to two things. One, if I make a singular mistake, the Queen is likely to chop my head off, and that's that. There's no stopping that. Second of all, if we encounter my family, Barrage, I'm so sorry, but they're gonna be some familiar faces, and not in a nice way.
Like, I'm gonna go out here and guess you mean from the war?
My two older brothers and my father were on the front lines for a very long time. I know at least Abram encountered them, and I'm almost positive you did at some point as well. I would like to be able to return without war crimes being committed on Elven soil, and I know that's really hard to ask. But I have one more piece of information to share because Death won't let me keep it to myself, and because he's mean like that, I guess. When I had first discovered I worked for Death, I had nearly killed the young prince, which is exactly why I'm going back home to fix my mistakes. I'm a good person, I swear. But if you will, I was made an example of in my hometown, and the queen will not hesitate to do that again. And it's not a pretty sight. I mean, my back is ruined because of it. So before we go in there, there's only one request I have, and that is that we keep our heads low, get in and get out. I don't want to stay longer than necessary.
I get that. I just... Why didn't you let us know, like, before we started heading to the capital?
Because Death gave me homework, and if I don't do it soon, I'm never going to do it, and then I'm in trouble. I don't know if you've ever seen an angry three-headed skeleton dragon, but it's not a pleasant sight. One of them already wants to rip my head off. I'm not trying to mess with that.
My DD
But-
only has one head, so...
And my head has 3 heads and 3 personalities, and it's horrifying. But, no. It's not just that. It is, Death fears that Barrage, you and Abram might commit some war crimes while we're there, and he would like to avoid that. Please. Pretty please.
Okay, out of character, I don't remember. Does Raj remember, like, anything about his hometown? Is there still Warforged stuff out there, or was he, like, the last one?
You are unsure as to the state of your people. Like, you know that they still
Or Warforged.
exist. Like, there are Warforged in the world. But you guys are generally few and far between.
Did they ever have a homeland, or were they just kind of made to help fight?
There was the vault, but there was no homeland. You were kind of created with the purpose of warfare.
Barrage doesn't get a home.
And you guys kind of evolved into something more. By the will of whatever creature, whichever of the deities, you are unsure. But, what you do know is that, yeah, your people still exist. And it's suffice to say that many of you hold a long-standing grudge for what happened. The memory of the Warforged people is long, and as a race of warriors, you are not soon to forget.
I don't know.
But yes,
Were we, like,
you
hit
would
really hard during the war? Would we have, like, an extra big grudge, or we just bad that we
you
fought
were
it?
kind of thrown into the war without a real side. So while you did lose people, I would say it's kind of a let's just say that you have no fondness for
You would have no fondness for elven royalty or elven people or any.
yeah. Mostly
There's
because
a big
you've
bridging of elves.
mostly
Is it
because
like, aren't you royalty also?
Nobility, not royalty. Her family is like a bunch of royal physicians, so they have a high standing reputation. But her reputation doesn't exist there anymore. She literally is banished from her home and cannot step foot back into it. And she's about to do just that. So she's very nervous.
I won't forgive the actions of your people, but I can forget them while we are there.
I'm not asking you to forgive. I don't expect anyone to forgive the queen. She's bigoted. But I want to get in, fix her son, and leave. After that, I won't ever go home anyways. I'm not allowed back home. But I need you and Abram there, because that is the only way I will be able to do this. If I dare step foot without some form of immunity, I'm executed on the spot.
Me and Abram can act as ambassadors for our people while we're there.
Okay. Right. Am I missing anything from Death's homework? I don't believe I am. I haven't gone into detail like you wanted, but it's fine. I need that immunity, and I understand it's selfish, but I have to fix this mistake, because if I don't, no one is going to, and that innocent boy is going to die.
Might I ask, what happened to the boy?
When he had come to my family, he was injured, I believe a training incident. I'm not 100% certain. I don't remember all the details. And I nearly killed him that day. I prayed and prayed and prayed to this deity that was not mine. When my deity did come around, I didn't know how to handle that magic, and I have a permanent representation that I'm not built for Death's magic. I mean, I can't feel anything in my fingers anymore. I'm slowly destroying my body as I use it, but I nearly killed him that day, and it took my family nearly a week to fix him before I was made a public example of and banished from my home.
So what, did you like accidentally curse him or something?
Is
he still dying?
Well, I had assumed from the letters my father had been writing while I was in one place for a while that they'd fixed him and he'd be okay, but he's not okay. He's dying again, and I don't know what I've done. If I had a straightforward answer, I could have fixed this a lot sooner, but I don't know. It could have been a curse. I could have infected him with this idea of rotting him from the inside out. I don't know. I mean, you've seen my magic. It's not pretty. It's not nice like most clerics. It's there to harm more than it is to heal.
So, tried to heal him with death magic, and then he almost died.
The first time I ever used magic, so that was a wonderful experience. I'm considered a murderer in my home, so I'm very afraid of going back.
Even by your family?
I don't know. I haven't written to my family in nearly 40 years. It's been 126 since I was allowed back home. I've been gone a very long time.
Wait, how long do elves live?
Thousands, if not more.
Yeah, Aelid is 186 years old.
Dang.
She's old. She's not that young.
Yeah. Abram and Barrage are quite a bit older.
They're ancient,
yeah.
and then Aelid is just old.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
How old
But
is
yeah.
Abram?
Abram is like... He would have been some...
71.
Let's see. Abram would have been... I'll work it out in a bit. We'll do this. I'll do the math later.
How many years ago was the war? Let's just go with
It
that.
was...
It would have been at least close to 200 because it happened
Yeah.
before Aelid existed.
Yeah. It's about... We'll just call, like, yeah, it's about 200 years ago. Which would
So you're at
put
least
Abram
older-
at 312. And Barrage somewhere around
thought Barrage was created, like, during the war.
201, 205.
Okay.
But yeah, Abram is the oldest of the party as a UNT. He's like, yeah, like 312 at this point.
Dang.
So.
And they're all still rather young.
Oh yeah, and Abram is young. He is not that old.
So, if Barrage was alive during the war... Oh wait, no, you already said 101.
So
You'd be like
the
201, Barrage.
Oh, 201.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were
The party
created
is-
sometime before the war started, but never saw the light of day until.
Yeah, no, my elf is
Okay.
old. She's a lot older than people think. She's 186. She's an old lady. No.
Not even. Like,
She's so
to be
fun.
fair, for reference, in comparison to, like, 95% of the NPCs, nah.
We're all pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ayla's gonna kind of like conclude, and she's like, I was told to give fair warning that if we step in there, it is likely that someone might either try to throw stones at us, because heaven forbid they learn to mind their own business, or worse. And war crimes would like to be avoided, please.
I will do my best to not start anything.
Wonderful. We'll have to catch him. Abram up.
Just have to hope that the people decide to do the same.
I would hope most of them would be too scared to do anything, and the guards would know better, but I also thought that the crimes of a child who didn't know what they were doing could be forgiven, and it's been 120 some odd, 26, 100 years. So, that's it. If anyone has more they would like to share on this subject or have questions, I am supposed to answer them. I won't say I'm happy to answer them, but I'm supposed to answer them.
Well, party.
Why, child who was first practicing magic, why would they let you try to heal the prince?
My
That
family,
seems a very,
a stupid decision.
yeah. Like, this is the prince. Shouldn't you let, like, the people who know what they're doing at this point take over?
Well, it wasn't an heir to the throne. He's the youngest prince, and he well, my family is full of prodigies. I mean, my older brothers were casting magic and gaining proficiencies in it by the time they were 23, and I was, I don't remember, 60? Yeah, 60 at that point. So, I should have been casting spells, and no one could quite figure it out why I wasn't. But I was gifted in medicines, mixing plants and making balms and whatnot, and that's fine. So, healing a hurt arm and a simple fracture or a break shouldn't have been that hard. It's not that hard. So the queen insisted, and who is one to deny the queen? It's asking to have your head cut off, denying that woman. She's horrifying. I don't like her. Ah. Any other questions? Questions, comments, concerns?
I was just
I
gonna
don't
say
had.
that... Oh, sorry, go.
That's, I don't know. What's the state of the elf kingdom after the war?
Pompous, bigoted, same old, same old.
So, just like before the war then.
Pretty much. At least from what I remember of it. I'm not sure where it is now. Jay, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say that, both of the spirits, like, without kind of any words being said, kind of just go over to Alet and...
They like her!
yeah, they do the thing that cats do, essentially.
The spirits are basically pet cats, is what we've learned.
Yeah, I would say that, like, they both just kind of, like, settle around. Easily kind of within arm's reach.
Any other questions, comments, concerns, qualms?
I don't know. Sounds like the elves are pretty rude to anything that's not an elf. Did they have any allies? Is there anything else I should be worried about there?
Okay, besides the not even mild, the racism of elves or my people, and the immense hatred for me, you, and Abram. Not that I can think of would be high priority. They might be excited to see people like Yurio and Arturus. So I'm very scared of what Arturus might say. I trust Yurio. She's responsible. She has kids. Arturus, not so much. Well, he's an idiot.
Is Musty gonna be here tonight at all?
I'll ask him.
Shoot him a message. I believe that covers just about everything without getting too personal.
Okay. I assume you guys are going to take a rest.
Rest, please.
Yes.
Alright.
I want my high spell slot. Por favor.
Alright. Oh my gosh, Barry. Your mic is so sensitive, dude.
Dude,
Barry's
what
always
the-
had this most sensitive mic. It's fine.
I opened my pantry.
Yeah, it's still picked up.
He just wants snacks.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just distracting. But you guys take a rest. And I am going to roll a number. Yay!
Can I commune with death during this rest?
Yes, you can.
As per usual. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't like that sound,
That
Jay.
don't work though. That don't work though. Hold up.
Okay?
Cool. Okay. Cool.
I'm scared for my safety.
All right. To the death we go.
Yay! I'm less scared for my safety. Is it he himself, or is it the other one?
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, you didn't roll for it?
Nope. I was rolling for something else.
Jay.
Hey, I got a lot of stuff to do. And we're gonna do what I want to do tonight. Screw the rolls. Ayla, you would kind of show up to see head number 3 only, surprisingly enough.
Wait, who's head number 3 specifically? Is it that Deirdre?
Yeah.
She won!
Yeah, the biggest of the 3, who you would probably assume is the most intimidating.
Aelin is very excited.
Like,
Aelin is very excited.
yeah, you know, you would assume that the biggest of the 3 aspects of death would be the most terrifying, wouldn't you? Nah.
Baby!
He
He
may
is
be big
screaming.
and he may be scary, but this is actually the aspect of mercy. So,
Deirdre! She's not happy. She's emotionally stressed and damaged.
you like, you have caught him napping. You like, he like blinks his eyes like, huh? What? And like, eyes immediately lock, and it just does that thing where it's like both like front paws come up on like the ledge, and the head just like slowly sets down in front.
I did my homework. I'm a good cleric. You can't convince me otherwise. I did my homework. Az can't be mad at me anymore. First of all,
He kind of blinks. It's like, Az was never mad at you. Why?
childhood trauma. Sorry. He can't nag me about it anymore. I've done it. To the best of my ability. I told him, I was honest, I did the thing.
Deirdre just like, if he could, you like, you know, skeletons can't really smile. But like,
Skeletons can't comfort people, they don't know how.
yeah. So like, He, like, but you can tell, like, he would be kind of doing the soft smile thing. And he's just like, well, if the others aren't, then at least I'm proud of you.
Evo's never proud of me. He likes Grim more than he likes me. He's...
Well,
I'm just gonna unleash some small elven curses.
between us,
questions.
he's a bit... He's the runt of
He's
the
dramatic,
litter.
is what he is.
He...
He's dramatic.
That too.
Deirdre, he is very dramatic, and you and I both know this. I have questions. I cannot get stressed and forget these questions because these are important questions. Okay. One, while I was confirming details on things, my party fought something that, had decay magic in it, and that's horrifying to me. Do you know who or what that was?
His eyes kind of... You mentioned decay magic, and his eyes narrow. Like, aggressively. Like, you don't think you've ever seen Deirdre, like... It's not angry, but you don't think you've ever seen him... Like... It's not frustrated, it's more of like this, like... I guess it would be angry, like... Just kind of... Almost as if you've brought up, like, a sore topic, almost. Or, like, a topic of concern.
I'm sorry, but I have to know. Because if that is what we're fighting, on our way to wherever we're going, I'm scared for my party, and I'm scared for myself. Do you know what it was? That's all I want to know.
Kind of softens a little bit. And kind of puts his head back down. Like, I don't know if I should be telling you this, but it's only fair that you know.
Please tell me. Don't be like Graham and Kievo. Please tell me.
There was a mistake made a long time ago. There was a man, and he angered many. He kind of pauses again, almost as he's thinking of like the best way to kind of say it. Like, he made some of us deities very upset, and one among our number made a very bad decision to curse the said man into living longer than his years. And little did we know that we were making a mistake. He delved into the darkest parts of magic possible. Or at least that a human... he's not even human anymore.
What is he?
Something else. Stuck between life
And death.
and death. He's always dying, but can't die. Almost as if he's in a constant state of withering.
Rot. Decay.
Mm-hmm.
Self-destruction. Fun. Joy.
And,
Great. That's wonderful.
turns out he found a way to weaponize that.
Oh my dear, Mord was the
of-
worst punishment.
He's found a way to weaponize that bit of magic.
Oh no. Respectfully, I don't understand the situation. but respectfully, I'm not a fan of this information. Great. Right. The moving on. I'll have to deep dive into that because I'm assuming you can't give me all the answers I want.
I can tell you that you've met this person, but that's about it.
We've met them?
Deidre just, like, gives a mute nod.
Deirdre! Oh. Fun! I love life. No, I don't. I don't like that elk. I really don't like the elk. Okay, moving on, I guess. When Elven Capital. Elven Capital. The tree is in the dead center of the capital?
Yes.
DJ, will you be honest with me?
Of course. Why wouldn't
Is
I?
all of this just some stupid little quest that I'm deciding to do because I feel guilty and I feel like I have to fix something and it's stupid and I don't want to take people to the capital if I'm wanted for treason and they're just gonna get hurt or killed.
Part of this is you. And he kind of, like, reaches, like, a claw out and kind of, like, it's almost as if, like, he's reaching out to, like, tap kind of, like, the heart area and kind of draw away this, like, thread of almost silver. And he kind of takes that thread and it's like, part of it is you, but part of it is something else. However much you may not like it, it seems that you have been roped into fixing our mistakes. And
Your
that is the
mistakes.
last thing I ever wanted for, well, any of you.
So then are you telling me that my service to you is a mistake?
No. No, what I'm saying is that the mistakes we made in the past are things that you now have to deal with. We
And-
took you
and-
in because we wanted to protect you from that.
And the right hands can't do this because heaven forbid they get involved in the mortal realm anymore because we like to sit on the primordial plane where no one can see us.
In
I'm
truth,
okay.
I believe that the right hands are detached, in a sense. Many of
Detached
them
or attached?
detached.
Detached. Wonderful.
Many of them
I wouldn't have
see
thought
no
that.
reason to dwell in the affairs of mortals. Specifically not the ones aligned with those of us who delve in.
The darker arts.
Yeah.
I couldn't have possibly guessed that. It's not like Grim has tried to stab me every occasion I see him, and it's not like Xenobus is a massive... Anyways, I apologize. My temper is getting the better of me today.
No, it's quite alright.
Is there anything else you can give me about this tree that I need to know? Because I'm not taking these people I'm friends with and close to into danger so they get hurt. That's not what I want. I'm walking them into the most dangerous space for me to exist. And I'm essentially using them as my public shield so I don't get hurt. I don't want to take them somewhere they're gonna get hurt.
Aelid, as much as I wish things could be different,
You can't
if
tell
you
me.
there is always some danger in this world, whether you are walking simply along the side of the road or walking into the pits of the underworld itself. This is something that, should you not go, well, he's going to open his other paw, and you would see kind of a golden thread move to cross with the silver one. Like, should you choose to walk away, then, well, I believe more people will die than just one prince. Aelette, I will not lie to you. The entire elven, well, kingdom is at stake. As much as many other places in the world. You hold a third of the seal that is required to hopefully stop this turning in the wheel, but
I never got to meet my little brother because of this woman. I haven't been able to go home in 126 years. I haven't had a home in 126 years, and
well, if I may be so bold, I believe that in terms of home, perhaps you are looking just a little too hard.
doesn't matter. I'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Right. So no new information on the tree besides I am a third of the seal. Hey, I don't know what the other 2/3 are.
Well, I can give you a little bit.
Do you think? Oh, well, we did more.
The tree itself serves as a conduit for magic. Healing
I could've
spells are
guessed.
much stronger within its
In the tree?
radius.
Ooh.
And but spells like ours are much
Suck.
weaker.
Yeah, I figured. Joy. Be useless again.
Not quite. Beneath that tree, deep within the roots, is an old temple belonging to us. It requires.
Why didn't you tell me this information?
Because brother is.
I understand why Teevil doesn't tell me anything. He hates me, but
Az has more than enough on his mind.
Oh, as if I could fist fight you right now, I would. Right, okay, fine, that's fine. I'll figure that out. Do you think you could do me a favor?
Mhm.
Deirdre? Is there a chance you could procure some form of horses for us? Please. I feel bad. Uriel's kind of died, and she was nice enough to let us have them for a short time. Would it be possible? Not mandatory, but possible?
He kind of smiles a little bit. It's like, oh, it's fine, so long as you don't tell anyone I helped you. It can be our little
This is
secret.
my favorite.
He just
I'm
kind
allowed to pick favorites. There's 3 of you to pick them.
He just kind of smiles and gently, like, pats you on top of the head. Well, judging by the way you look, I'd say you probably don't have much longer.
I have to be back soon. DJ, can you do me one more favor? Tell Grim that the next time I encounter him, I'm going to win the fight, and he's going to have to suck it up. Please.
Oh. I don't know if I should.
I'm not letting him stab me again. 72 times is enough.
I never said to let him stab you.
I can't just meet him in person without him trying to stab me.
Oh, right, fair's
He's threatened
fair, I
every
guess.
time. And you are part of the third of the decision that made him your right hand. Please.
It seemed like a good choice at the time. To be fair, he's done quite a bit for us. But...
I'm not denying he's been great, but at the same time... you have, what, five clerics? You have 5 of us? He keeps trying to kill one of them. I feel like that's not a very good right-hand thing to do.
I will deal with him. I will deal with him.
Thank you.
Again, don't tell anyone I'm... Well, you know. I don't think my older brother would be... Well, I don't think my brothers would be too happy with that.
As is a party pooper, and I don't like Tievel.
Fair.
My lips are sealed. Pinky promise.
Well then, scoot.
Thank you. Bye, Deirdre. Thank you for the
Bye.
clothes.
No worries. And you arrive back in the mortal world. And this is where we skip over to...
I don't like that you said skip over to.
Where'd it go? There it went. Too many scenes in this deck. Cool. Barrage and... Oh, actually just Barrage. Barrage, actually, I need to ask, how are you guys dividing out rooming? The 4 of you.
I want a
Just
room with
agreed.
Cerulean and Uriel. That's it.
Done.
Alright. I get the bird then.
Alright. Kyrock and Barrage, I require perception checks from you gentlemen.
Can you hook me up?
I got you, bro.
15.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Doo. Cool. Barrage and Kyrock, you guys kind of hear a knock at the window. The outside window. Gentlemen?
I did not hear you say anything. What?
Barrage and Kyrock, you guys hear an... Oh!
Musty's
Musty! Perfect. Musty... Okay. Abram and Barrage, you guys hear a knock at the window. Or Abram, Barrage, and Kyrock, actually.
Yes. Yes.
You see a head poke down of what appears to be a tabaxi of some sort.
Can I help you, sir?
Would you,
Hello.
would you mind letting me
Good
in?
evening. Yes.
Sure, come on in.
Wait, is Abram here?
Musty is up here.
I am here.
We will get you caught up in a
Sorry,
minute, good sir. You open the door, and in flips this tabaxi. One who you guys have seen before. A man
Is the
by the name of Ko.
Oh yeah, the one guy.
that one
The
dude?
one guy from the one thing.
The one dude from the one thing with the people.
Alright.
Yeah.
He looks at you and is like, well, how goes it, my fine gentleman?
It's good, but what?
I just sobered up, so you know it's going pretty good.
Well, I do suppose perhaps we could make a deal. I am a little bit of a... Well, actually, I came with an offer, first of all.
What?
How badly do you gentlemen want just a shot? Well, how would you like a shot back at the people who ruined your lives?
Life is
I mean,
ruined?
Life was ruined?
I kind of ruined my own life, but okay.
Well, this is more
But now
for
I'm
those
just
two, but
traveling
I
the
just
world with
assume
my
you would want
homies.
any chance to do anything, Bird. You have
I mean-
proven yourself quite the wild card.
And that's true.
But, anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Talking about a chance to cause a little mayhem.
Did you?
Well, you guys are headed to... What is it? The home territory of... What was it? Your greatest enemy? Or one of them, I suppose? I don't know. Was it around 200 years ago?
Funny business over there.
I thought it was the only one we fought.
Hmm,
No, maybe.
I forget. You guys didn't see the
We
other half
are
of the war.
doing
Hmm.
any funny business over there.
Well, how would you guys like to get back at them?
I wouldn't, because that would get our friend killed.
Yeah, we need to
Oh,
wait
no,
till
no,
we're
no, no,
done
no.
doing stuff there.
Gentlemen, no, no.
First of all, can I just ask why the heck you want us to help us get back at our enemies?
My good gentlemen. I mean, I'm a man of business. Okay? Helping you means good business for me.
Yeah, but I'm wondering why.
Well, let's just say we have a common interest. Is that not good enough? Or
No.
perhaps I can be the one to get you all what you want.
That we all what?
What you want. A little bit of... I wouldn't call it revenge, but... a little bit of a way to even the odds a little. Settle the score. Doesn't seem
I mean,
right
I'm all
that...
for it,
Well, doesn't seem right.
but
Oop, go.
yeah, if we do it now, that blows our chances of doing what we need to in the Elven capital.
I'm not saying do it
We
now.
would have to wait.
Do it on your way out.
Okay,
That way,
then go on.
you can be long gone by the time the effects start to kick in. So, I happen to have this little thing. And he produces this blade from his, You're not really even sure where he got it from. He's not really wearing anything. Like, any, like, pouches or anything. And most of his clothing's pretty, like... Doesn't seem like it's got many pockets or folds.
Just like a Souls game, just whips it out of nowhere.
Pretty much. And it seems to be this like, almost like a stabbing, like, almost like a dagger. A thin-bladed dagger. With, no crossguard. Or no hand guard at all. And a leather-wrapped hilt. That seems to be slightly larger than perhaps it should be.
What exactly is this?
See for yourselves. Open the pommel. And, he tosses it to whoever catches it.
Kara watches it and doesn't even try and do anything.
Did you ignore it, Kyrok? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
There's nobody catching it. Just lands on the floor.
I'm about to say Abram tries to catch it, but he just like his hand-eye coordination just entirely misses.
Yeah. I'll
This
say,
has got horrible.
I'll catch it then.
Barrage, you catch it. Do you check the inside of the pummel?
Yes.
Pulling it out, you see what appears to be a vial of some kind of liquid.
Ah. Liquid.
That, my friends.
Will really shiver their timbers.
That, my friends, is a little bit of a state-of-the-art little tool. But it's not
Okay, but
meant
what it-
for humanoids. It's meant for that pain in the tail tree of theirs.
Oh.
What I'm saying
Holy
is...
weed killer.
Not weed killer. No, no, no. We can't do something that would kill it. That would be much too dangerous. It would cause more chaos in the world than necessary. No, that is a little something that will... It won't kill or destroy the tree, but it will cause a blight, so to speak.
Defile it.
Weakening its power and influence. And perhaps take the eyes of the elves off the world. For just a tad hair long enough. For me.
You cut out what?
And perhaps it will take the eyes of the elves off the surrounding world for just a hair long enough for my cohorts to finish their business.
I don't know about you guys, but if we can go in there, do what we need to do, and then plug this into their tree and do a little bit of trolling, I don't know. I'm all for it.
A little bit of trolling, you say?
Yeah, I mean, they did kind of just attack us out of nowhere.
Hey, let's
least we could
singular
just kill their
request
tree.
with no war crimes. The boys considering war crimes.
It's not taking
Well,
any
this
more
is
time.
once we're leaving, and let's face it, killing a tree is not a war crime.
Once we're out of there, then we will war crime. How could I commit war crimes? I
Desecration,
wasn't even
maybe,
there.
but not a war crime.
Oh my god.
How could I commit war crimes? I wasn't even there.
Exactly.
Alright.
Exactly.
He's gonna look to you guys like,
Basically, the whole reason artillery was invented.
For real.
cool. So, you guys want this. And I would like a little favor from you. Does that sound good?
Well, what now?
I'll give you guys this weapon. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm a businessman. I can't go giving away things for free, even if our interests do happen to line up. No.
That's like the definition of business.
True. True. No, what I am saying is, I'll give you this. And I would like you guys to do a little digging for me.
About what?
Well, one of your companions is not from around here. And I'd kind of like to know where they're from. As much information as possible. Do we perhaps have a deal?
Okay, wait, no, out of character, which member of our party is it? Aren't the other three all elves?
Cerulean.
Oh, yeah, Zeph is here. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. Yes, we have a deal.
I love that we
Just,
chatted
you want to know
together
where
about
he's from?
this room.
I'd like to know where she's from and any other information you can get. Sounds like an interesting place.
All right.
And, I've heard mention of tribes and some kind of something hidden away in this oh so far away land.
I don't really
But
know anything
I'm
about
getting
that.
ahead of myself. I'll leave you the knife. And then, I'll get back to you.
Alrighty then.
Sound good? I just, need
Sounds like-
that information. Well, I should be, going then. Can't linger around here too long. Because, you know, unfortunately, I have places to be. Things to do.
Alright then. Have fun. I'll put this in the tree.
Good man.
Let's do it. Let's put it in a tree, guys.
And he's going to just kind of move towards them and is like, oh, and maybe don't tell your elf friends about this. I don't think they'd like it too much. But
Yeah.
who am I to judge what you do with your actions? And he kind of like steps out the window and just falls backwards.
Dang.
Yo, for
All right.
viewers, record. Thanks for being
We
here,
got
everyone.
us.
Woo!
Alright,
This is gonna be the ultimate prank.
alright.
Do a little trolling.
Yeah,
We burn people's sacred trees.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, like,
Guys,
my
it was
screen
just a
caused
prank, bro.
the boys immediately. If we destroy the sacred tree, cannot-
We do a little sacrilege.
the tree, the important
Alright.
religious symbol that is the tree.
Alright, cool. So, the rest of the night kind of passes without incident. Yeah. So, unless anyone was
Awesome.
deliberately snooping on each other, but, yeah, there we go. The morning rises, with kind of a hollow splendor. The day is going to be long, and the journey is far from over. We pick up in the common room of the inn, where you guys would see pretty much the same patrons as last time. People kind of going about their business.
Ayla remains immensely stressed. She's not having a girl boss kind of time. So I've inquired more about the tree. I feel I should share with everyone before we go headfirst into dumb life choices. There's a temple under the tree that we need to go to. Temple owned by my deity. So, good morning, and may the gods be with us.
Alright. Oh, Abram. We gotta
Yes.
act as ambassadors. Because
Please.
turns out Aelit's actually a wanted criminal there. But they
Wanted
can't
for-
touch us.
Oh, that's
I'm wanted
great.
for high treason in my own home. Yes, high treason, and I need you to be some form of diplomatic immunity for me, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that
We
agreeable?
represent our kingdoms. They can't touch us. Otherwise, we'll go to war.
It'll be another
Got
war,
you.
war, and we can't have that.
And I don't
Got
think they're that
you.
stupid, but
Oh, and Abram, one
Yeah.
last thing. I would like to sincerely apologize for my family, for you fought my father and older brothers in the war.
Oh, that was them.
didn't we win though?
Yeah, oh, yes, you won.
Abram.
But
Oops, sorry. Don't go. I will explain the context after.
still, Yeah, I believe you won. I don't.
Oh wait, no,
I just
I actually, I
I
do remember.
do-
I was just saying. Hey, you go,
I
sorry.
do know that you fought distinctly my two older brothers and my father, and I feel like I should sincerely apologize and pray. If we encounter people you fought in the war, please don't start trouble. Please. I just want to be in, be out, and be done.
All right.
Abram, please. If you start causing trouble, it's an execution for me, and then a world war, and then, well, not a world war, but a war for everyone else.
Hey, you are really hyping them up too much. I think we'll be just fine.
It's been 126 years since I was allowed put back into Elven territory. It has been a very long time.
I don't know. I'm just, assuming you're assuming that you will get executed. You know what I mean?
I will.
That's
get
gonna be a
executed.
little hard to get.
I will be executed. I am one for high treason and banished. If I step foot in there, it's an execution.
Yeah,
Unless
probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Unless you plan on defending me and fighting off heaven knows who comes at us.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a pretty good plan. I like that plan.
Oh my god.
I'm just wondering, out of character, if all the Warforgeds are just kind of out and about, how the heck would I be an ambassador for anything? Sounds like we don't.
You are
you're
an immigrant to
general,
my
so
country.
I know. I was
You're
a
an
general,
immigrant?
and we were allied with the Yuan-Ti, but
you have
How would I
enough
be an
status.
ambassador?
I'll just put it that way.
okay then.
We'll figure out a cover for you. Let's just say that you're like my general. I'm like the ambassador, and then like you're like my. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Alright. So you guys are ready to head out, and I will say, Alet, one of the tavern servers, a Minotaur, kind of walks by and she passes you an extra mug of calf.
Oh, thank you.
She just kind of like gives you like a nod and a look of understanding before kind of walking off. And for those of you who don't know, calf is this world's version of coffee.
Love that.
I did not know that.
Okay then. I have a lot of. I don't drink this stuff. Gyrock, do you want this?
Game.
Okay. She's gonna pass her calf to the bird because she drinks tea.
Bird eats his bean
Oh.
drink.
It was right in my ear.
I would say, I'm actually gonna roll for something really quickly because I haven't gotten to do spirit shenanigans in so many sessions. I haven't gotten to do this in so long. Guys.
Oh no.
You look over to see Evu
Oh no.
holding a
Oh, dear.
mug of
If
calf.
if there. Oh no. Evu, we talked about this.
You drink that, I'm turning you into a rug.
If you can't handle your liquor, you cannot handle your coffee.
He like looks down
It's
at it
down.
and he looks up. And
Put it down, please.
You would notice he's already halfway through the mug.
Oh dear. This ain't good, guys.
He like looks at it, looks at you guys, and you know how you do that thing? What you know, like how toddlers do that thing, where like they have something to drink and they know they're not supposed to have it, and you try and take it from them, and so they just like proceed to chug the entire thing. You guys know that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He proceeds to do exactly that.
Evu.
Tilts it up, and just like, and fair warning, this is like, hold up. Like fair warning, this is the kind of stuff that, like, this is like a mug for, like, a humanoid. Not for some, like, 3'4" creature from the woods. Who has probably never touched this stuff in his life.
Ivu, I'm not saving you from Kiva if she throws exploding fruit at you again.
He kind of looks at you, and then just gives this, like the widest grin possible. Like, this is like the past point of reason, insanity kind of face. And he, like, slowly picks up a piece of fruit.
Ivu, put it down.
Do it.
Yeah, he looks to Kairak.
Kairak?
Do it.
I need, hold up. 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold up, how many people? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 targets. Let's see who gets thrown at. He stands back, and he moves to throw, but at the last minute, pivots, and chucks a piece of fruit, not the exploding kind, straight into Abram's face.
Yes, good.
How dare.
Gotta do the snake thing and eat them in one bite now.
Unhinge his jaw.
Unhinged person to unhinged jaw. Ah.
Fangs fold out and everything.
I'm not saving you.
For
Abram.
people who don't know, Abram is a Yuan-Ti. He is snake folk.
This snake man.
For Monsoon specifically, Abram is a Yuan-Ti paladin played by Musty. But yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah. Evu kind of, like, bursts out cackling for a minute, and he seems like he's gonna run. When Kiva, like, walks up from behind him, holds up a paw for you guys to, like, that's kind of like the don't worry, I'll deal with it. And then proceeds to just, like, how would I explain this? Kind of, like, chop the back of his neck with a paw, and, like, mid-cackle, he, like, freezes, and then just kind of, like, slumps over. Passed out.
Critical hit.
Wow. Straight from the caffeine high to the caffeine dip.
I almost ate him.
Please don't eat him.
Kiva
You
just,
don't know
like,
what's going to
pushes
eat
you
your
guys, like,
digestional tract. And I'm not
Pretty
fixing
sure
it.
there's gonna be, but like I'm pretty sure there's good side effects to eating him though. He's like
Yeah,
a
and
spirit
if there-
animal. So like,
Okay, but if there's negative effects
Extra
on the
connection to your
spirit, I'm not
primordial.
fixing it.
He was just gonna, like, face palm at you guys and pretty much pick up Evu and just start walking.
alrighty.
Okay then.
Which, I will say, the little Aether Spirit looks entirely, like, he like, wakes up a little bit. He's, like, kind of, you know how you're, like, when you wake up, you're, like, drunk on sleep a little bit? He's kind of got that going for him. So, huzzah. Anyway.
Drunk rabbit.
What?
Drunk rabbit.
Okay. So, I assume you guys are heading off.
I would like to get the child home soon and head towards the capital, yes.
I have to ask, and this is more up to Nessa than anyone else. Do we want to actually stop by the home, or do we want to, like, pretty much just, or do we want to just, like, skip over it and be on our way?
I will leave that up to you guys.
Say again?
I'm good either way.
Nessa, say again?
I said I will leave it up to them.
Oh, cool. Guys, do you want to stop by Yurio's home and actually, like, RP out that? Or do you guys, want to, skip over that and hit the road?
Going to see?
I'm down for either option. I'm not picky.
Should we spin a wheel?
Abram Kyrock. Do you guys want to stop by Cerulean's home and actually RP out the scene, or do you guys want to head for border territory?
Don't we need to learn more about
Oh, if
Cerulean's
we had
home?
to... Yeah, I think it would be good for lore, but... Yeah, no, I don't know. It's,
The wheel is.
it's your guys' decision. I am indifferent. I think we should. That'd probably be pretty fun. We just gotta, like, you know, RP.
The wheel says.
So it sounds like that's one go
RP.
vote for go. Barry? Barry.
Sorry, I was talking to Mom. What?
Go to Cerulean's home or head for the border?
You mean Yurio's home?
Yurio.
Wait.
You
What's
want
everybody else to do?
Children, Birdman.
Everyone, two people are indifferent. Musty said he'd like to stop there, but...
Let's stop at Yurio's house.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Eventually, after some walking, takes a few days. You know what? Screw it. It takes an undisclosed amount of time. I'll figure it out later. You guys arrive back at,
Did Deirdre come through? I gotta know, did Deirdre come through?
You guys will see that in a few moments. So, yeah, you guys find yourselves outside the door to Cerulean's home. Or Yurio's home, sorry. This is kind of where the...
Yurio, we're back at your place. You gonna run in and say hi to the boyfriend?
Wait, what race is Cerulean?
You mean Yurio? Cerulean is a Kitsune, Yurio is an astral elf.
Why does it matter?
Yeah. Why do you want to know what race they are? What happened?
Oh,
Who
because
did-
we need to
did
learn more
lose?
about Cerulean, don't we?
Did we lose someone?
You guys need to learn more about
Got it.
Cerulean, but it's more focused on Yurio right now. I misspoke a lot earlier.
We lost Barry.
We need to learn more about what, sorry?
If Barry's gone, that's fine. He's probably tired.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Yurio. I will clarify the situation later. Anyway. You guys are outside the door.
Wow. Yurio, you can go run in and say hi to the boyfriend.
Stop.
I'm
Boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry, fiance.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Cyrus,
I think he would love to know that you can see again.
this is true. Yes.
So
Hold
you
on. I'm trying to do.
knocking on the door, you going inside, like, what's going on
We
here?
are entering the home.
Alright.
Because if Yurio's too indecisive, Ayla's about to start banging on the door.
Yurio is very indecisive.
Alright. Ayla, you start banging on the door, and out comes...
Like with really aggressive banging, and it only stops when he opens the door.
It's just like... The door is just thrown open. And you would see this, like... Again, tall, muscular, like, long-haired ASMR. Just looking... Just like... What? Huh? What? Who? Where's the violence? Who's what?
Wow. I love that your immediate assumption is violence. No, we brought your fiance back, Dib.
Okay. Whew, it is early morning. Hi, sorry. Who
She
are
has a
you
surprise.
again?
That's very rude, Silas. I remember your name and you don't remember mine. I'm insulted.
Oh wait, Ayla, that's right. It's been a long few days. I'm sorry.
Literally, we're here to bring back your kid and your fiance. Sure, you
Hallelujah.
appreciate that.
He looks to Cora and Yurio. Welcome back. He looks at Yurio, like, for a minute, and then double take is like, wait, your eyes. What?
Yurio, your fiance's a little slow.
Yes, you're muted.
Nessa, come back. Oh, I'm translating for her. So Yurio comments, I'm marrying him, doesn't look like he used to, and then... Oh. Yurio. This is your fiance. I would recommend you do the fiance things.
Here, why don't we talk about this
It's a good
inside?
difference.
Dear Lord.
She's arguing her point now. Sorry. Yuria, why don't you give your fiance a schmooch? You've been gone so long. And tell him about the horses.
People, can we please get inside? Please?
Oh yeah, the horses. I forget. The horses.
Oh, are we being invited inside?
He just like stands out of the doorway, just like motions with a hand, is like, inside, please.
Please tell me it's like a very aggressive motion too. It's not just a little tired.
Oh yeah, no, he's just like, please, for the love of all things, make my job easier. Like,
Fine. I'm going inside.
the instant I was Zayla, were you still translating?
yeah. Yurio goes, I was told my horses would be safe. They killed my horses!
Silas just like groans for a minute, is like, oh, well,
I
that
would like
would
to
explain yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
It's better if I just...
Show us.
Yeah.
What happened yesterday, Silas?
Some guy showed up. with more horses than we had to begin with.
Oh. So that's my bad.
Pardon me, madam?
I felt bad your horses died. I asked for some assistance. I have a deity who likes me.
Well, that would explain the funny little kobold
Kobold.
with the stick.
With a stick.
You said he was a cleric? Or was he a
Oh.
necromancer?
One of the two. Well, there's only 5 clerics. I feel like I would know all of them by now.
Do you know if one of them's a kobold with a stick and an aggressive weasel companion?
Aggressive. Wood Alet? Is that a cleric or is it a
That's a necromancer.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say that doesn't sound like check. That doesn't sound like any of the clerics. There's only 5 of us total, not including including myself. There's 5 of us. So no, that's a necromancer, I believe. I haven't talked to any of them.
That would also explain the stench of death.
Death.
That's a fun day. Well, and before anyone can get another word out, Atlas, the younger of the two, immediately charges out and practically tackles Uriel.
Oh, look, your kid is. Not just screaming, my child, the bean.
Atlas is just like all smiles, giggles, and just like babbling.
2005, it would be 18 years old.
And Atlas just looks at you and like, you would not believe this
Atlas,
kid.
you mean Silas?
My face is a man.
Can't
Take
be
his
my
sister
angry,
away,
dude.
and suddenly he has no one to burn energy.
Passion for you.
That's usually how kids work. Right,
Well,
Silas.
anyway, is there anything I can do for all of you? Can someone explain to me why Hold up, let me backtrack. A minute. It's been a long week. Okay. You all left. Went to some hijinks spirit place, right?
The spirit forest, yes.
To heal Cora.
Who is now healed.
Who is healed? He's not healed.
Okay, and my fiance's eyes are now back to their original state of lavender, which is entirely a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but can someone explain this to me? Because last I checked, no offense to you, you were blind. Am I missing something? Am I dreaming? Is this an acid trip?
Alet pinches his arm.
Ow. So I'm not dreaming.
Mhm.
Cool.
Your wife, sorry, soon to be wife, got fixed by the same methods that fixed your kid. I feel like you would be appreciative of this.
Don't get me wrong, I'm entirely appreciative. It's just a lot to handle in 1 week.
Right.
I
Well,
have
I'm
not slept.
kidnapping your wife.
I
Sorry,
have not
soon
slept
to
in
be wife.
72 hours. Please forgive me.
Ah, I see. Yurio comments, I will admit it is a bit traumatizing to be able to see again.
Silas
You
just
get
like,
used to it, Yurio.
it's just like, if there was a speech bubble, it would just be dot, dot, dot.
What's this?
Right.
Well,
Anyways, I'm kidnapping your fiance again.
you really, if you're going, you don't have to come back here every time you need to kidnap her.
Well, I know, but
I
we gotta
assume
get
you
to
were all
return the
going to be
kid
out for
first.
much longer than I ever thought, so...
Absolutely, but we gotta return your kid first.
That would indeed be
I
appreciated.
feel like you wouldn't. I feel like you wouldn't want a
Oh,
criminal
yeah.
taking your child into the city where they're heavily wanted.
I'm sorry, did you say a criminal?
No, I did not.
Alright, he's going to
dreaming.
turn to Yurio. It's like... Grab her by the shoulders, like, you're traveling with a criminal? When was this? Is there anything else I have not been in the loop of? Like, what? Next, are you going to be telling me that this guy, he's gonna motion to Abram, is some kind of lost prince from who knows where?
Yurio
Oh,
goes,
well, you see,
"Oh." So about that, he is my diplomatic immunity when I go home.
I am actually exactly what you just described.
It's a funny thing.
He's gonna turn to Abram and Kara. He's like, scales, feathers. The three of us are going drinking sometime. You hear? When all this is done.
Alrighty. Sounds like a good move to me.
Actually,
Oh,
you know,
sure.
wife permitting, we can just go tonight.
You need a
Let's
nap.
get it.
No, wait, you need a nap. You've been awake 72 hours.
It's hardly the worst I have experienced in my lifetime. Do you want to hear a stupid story?
Oh,
No?
yeah.
She threw a knife at my head
That doesn't
when
surprise
she was
me.
having that one. Points at Cora.
Huh.
That doesn't surprise me.
You're saying, he just looks.
Nuh-uh.
Here, why don't you all make yourselves at home? I would still... Okay. Okay, got it. Good. Yeah. Okay. He turns to you guys like, first of all, you and I really need to have a discussion about the people you're traveling with. Second of all, I'm glad you're back and safe. Thank goodness. Dear Lord. Third, mind if I take these two drinking? Yurio, that's all on you.
Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes.
Yurio responds, go ahead, but sleep first. See, your wife is smart. Sorry, soon-to-be wife is smart.
You mind if I just go on a limb now and say, let me guess you all want invitations?
Invitations? Drugs? No, I don't drink. I could be productive. Why would I go drinking?
No, not drinking. Jeez.
Oh god.
I would not even dare to assume. No, the wedding.
The what?
You all want invitations?
I already assumed we were invited. I didn't... Excuse you.
Someone translating for Yurio too?
Yurio responds, they were coming either way.
Noted. Well, if you would excuse me, I am just going to go find my way back
To a bed.
It, like, he like turns around a few times, trying to find like where his room is, And then he just, like, stumbles off.
So I guess we're in here for at least another day, while the boys go drinking.
He sticks his head up. Please don't break anything.
We would never dream of such a thing.
Alright. You guys have anything you're doing?
Can I cast clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance. Remind me what that does. You are, I mean, technically, if you have the spell slots, you're allowed to cast it, but...
Well, I have all my spell slots, so yes, I can. But, you create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you, a place you have visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. When you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space as your action. You can switch between seeing and hearing. A creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb at the size, about the size of your.
So, where are you trying to reach?
The Elven capital, specifically the castle.
Okay, so, like, the capital specifically, like, it's a pretty big place. Are you, like, just, like, above it? Is that what you're looking for? Or, like...
No, specifically, I would like to either take a look at the young prince that is, currently dying, or a room where the queen would frequent, specifically.
Okay, you get the kid's bedchamber or the throne room. Take your pick.
Throne room.
Seeing or hearing?
As an action, I am allowed to switch between the two. So and it lasts for 10 minutes. So between those, for the first 5 minutes, she's gonna see. For the second 5 minutes, can she hear?
That works. First 5 minutes
Sweet.
seeing. It looks like it always did. The queen is still being a,
Not nice person.
And nothing outwardly seems to have changed. Hearing is a different story. There's a lot of discussion about, I'm actually gonna roll something really quickly. See when you count them. Okay. You seem to be, you catch the tail end of a discussion regarding a few things. First is the prince, and listening through the conversation, he seems to be unconscious, to put it lightly.
Concerning.
Probably in a medical coma of some kind. They apparently have healers around him at all times, and nothing is really coming of it. Which is frustrating to Queen. Though you can tell that perhaps she doesn't really care all too much. She may sound like she cares, but there's something else there. And you would also note a discussion on, or you catch the beginning of a discussion on kind of some more of the border politic things, politics, relations between kingdoms and whatnot. Still the same old prattle about the Yuan-Ti and everything. So, like,
Fun. Okay, I'm learning. Do I? Oh, I do. Ooh, I have this spell. How does this spell work? Wait, hold on. I have a lot of communication spells I haven't had the opportunities to use. But I do love the spells. Can I send so I want to cast okay, one more spell. I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing. I want to cast sending.
Oh.
Sending. I am communicating. And she's going to send specifically to which brother was it? Her eldest brother. She's gonna ask. I get 25 words to send a message to him. So you send a short message of 25 words or less with to which a creature with which you are familiar. So like her brother, she's very familiar with. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender. If it knows you, it can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you are, there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Okay.
So basically, this is her asking him a massive favor. So, oh god, I gotta think about what to say. I'm just gonna give you like the gist of the message. I'll let you pick how she phrases. But she's gonna ask him to keep Dad and her other brother distracted. For she's on her way home and she would like to avoid an encounter if possible, and she trusts him to be very distracted. He is the most flamboyant after all.
You get like a very shocked response back of sure. What is going on? Why are you coming home? What happened?
Puff says she has to cast sending again in response. She's like she's gonna simply respond with, I'm trying to fix mistakes that I made 126 years ago. Keep him distracted. That's all I need you to do. Can you do that or not?
If you could, like, somehow get a facepalm through sending, that's pretty much what you get. Whether it's, like, the sound of a facepalm or, like,
There's
whatever.
just this loud, crispy slapping sound.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. I need an explanation when you get back, but okay.
She did at least mention in her message that she's trying to avoid an encounter, but she will write a letter as an explanation.
We'll see what happens. You know, father and brother. And mother.
Casually mentions, well, I'm traveling with a Yuan-Ti and Warforged. I don't think he'd be very happy.
You just get back. Oh. Okay.
Oh, this is back.
Have
And
fun? Question mark? Like. Oh crap! Gotta go.
And she's gonna close off the message like after that, and she's gonna shake her head. God, he's annoying. Forgot how loud his voice was.
You can regain most of those slots back, since you're just gonna be long resting most of the day anyway. So.
Sweet.
Like, I'm not really bothered by it. So.
Yay! I get my slots. Ha ha ha.
So. Yeah.
Fun. So, she's driving. She's like having a good time. She brushes her hands off. Okay, that takes care of some issues.
All right.
That's all she wanted to do.
Is anyone else doing anything specific?
Nope, I'm not doing anything. I am standing there confidently. Actually, wait, are we drinking right now?
He's very specifically waiting for Silas to be up so they can go drinking.
Okay. I'm not gonna actually play out the drinking scene.
Alright, I drank.
Yeah. Needless to say, it was a good night. Those of you who wanted to go out drinking went out drinking. Found out that Silas is a very tired drunk. But he's also a very odd drunk. So, it was an interesting time. Yeah. And eventually, you guys find yourselves on your way again.
On the road again.
I assume you are taking the horses.
Well, now there's extra to spare.
No.
No, because Deirdre brought you back more horses than you had to begin with.
I'm not losing it. Please.
At least they weren't skeleton horses.
True, they were real horses. I really thought he was just going to bring back the skeletons of your old ones.
So, are you guys gonna make your way?
To the elf capital!
Alright. This, my friends, is where it could get a little weird. Prepare thyself, nerds.
Oh, I'm scared.
Is this the right map? I think this is the right map. Sorry, my scene deck is so big I lose track of so much stuff. My apologies. But yeah, you guys find your way on the road. Now is where I ask, I'm not really gonna ask if you guys are like talking about anything specifically. But, cool. How are you guys going about this? Like, the days go by and you get closer and closer to the border. Until eventually, you guys come to about here. Is there anyone specifically leading the party, or?
I would hope that the people with diplomatic immunity would be towards the front.
Yeah, I'll be in the front.
The scary place.
Kyra, Yurio. Where are you guys in the order?
In the back.
Okay, so Yurio, you're in the back. I assume next to Ayla.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna stick Kyrok in the middle. You guys, eventually come to the border where you would see kind of what
Elven guards. Those are Elven guards. Gross.
you would see that these two, the ones on the edges, are atop some kind of mount, while the other two on the bottom are wearing strange armor as well as twin-ended spears. And
Can I move Ayla closer to the front? Because I feel like she would be nosy as fuck and want to know what's happening.
Right, just bring it up to back. Abram or Barrage, are you guys like side by side, or are you
I'd say side by side. I think that's
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
side to side.
What of your gear is showing, and what is in your hands? So, like, are your holy symbols showing, or, like, do you have any sort of, like, are your, like, weapons in hand, or are you just kind of riding?
No. Raj probably just has his symbols like somewhere on his armor,
That's
fused in the metal.
that's actually a fair point.
I think I got like, I mean, my symbols are like all over my body, so like,
That's fair. Barrage or Abram, I would assume you would also have like probably like a talisman or a necklace or something to function as.
yes. Yeah, I'd say I'd have an Aether necklace.
Yeah. I have to ask, do you have anything currently that defines you as Yuan-Ti royalty?
No.
So, nothing that defines you openly as a royal. Okay, cool. Mirage, you're obviously Warforged.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, any, like, thing that would be, like, a defining mark?
I think he has General's medals. Might have it somewhere in my inventory.
Like, I believe you have the soldier's background, so you should at least have, like, one war trophy or something.
Yeah, we'll say he's got like his medals or badges, whatever, also on his armor.
Cool. We will do that as, perhaps kind of like a, chain that has, in Warforged style, broken, weapon pieces. Kind
Yeah,
of
sure, we'll go with that.
Dangling from it, kind of as your symbol. So the two of you are riding front. You, do you have weapons in hand?
No, my hammer's sheathed.
Alright, so it's at your belt. Cool.
Or like, whatever the
sheathed
equivalent is, sheathed is. Yeah.
It would just be resting in a belt loop.
Shing! The hammer.
Imagine the size of that, like, sheath thing, whatever you call it.
So funny. Yeah, whatever that sheath is.
Yeah, Barrage, you have any number of weapons on you. You're armed to the teeth, my guy. I just looked at.
Oh, I got my big axe and my shield on my back, probably.
You've got a hand axe. You've got a great axe. You've got 5 javelins.
Your arm is a weapon.
The
Your arm
javelins
is
and the
a
hand
weapon.
axe will be on my belt.
I feel like the javelins.
I will have the dagger concealed somewhere in like my cloak or whatever.
Oh my lord, dude. Yeah, you guys, Abram,
else do
Barrage,
I
you
have?
guys are like armed to
Oh.
the teeth, and
I also have a longbow that'll also be on my back. And a bunch of knives, apparently.
holy shoot, you guys are like to the teeth, bro.
I'm
Yes.
basically a tank.
Yeah.
I too also.
Alright. So, as you guys approach, I guess, how are you guys approaching? Since you guys
Are
are
we on horses?
currently leading, how are you approaching?
Are we on horses right now?
Yes.
No. Oh yes. Never mind. Nah.
Just
Let's
walk
go.
up to them, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say we're going in casually, you know.
If we're you know,
Back
nobility,
straight, you know. Yeah, noble. We're riding in a
if we're
noble
noble, we
thing.
don't have anything to fear, right? You just show up.
Yeah.
You guys walk up, and immediately the 2 guards on the ground with the spears cross their weapons, and the 2 mounted riders kind of pull up a little bit, like kind of pull forward slightly. And they're like, "Halt! In the name of the light, state your business."
We are here on diplomatic
We're here for diplomatic purposes.
diplomatic stuff. We'd like to speak with the king or queen or
Queen.
royalty.
Stick with queen.
Queen.
And what makes you think we would let 2 of our greatest enemies cross these borders?
Can Aelith peek her head around and just flat out say it? I know how to cure her son.
This gives them pause for a minute. Like, I need, and this one kind of steps forward, yeah, this one will go forward. It's like, I need you all to state your full names, as well as, well, I would hope you know protocol, seeing as you two are clearly warriors of. He doesn't. He's not even gonna say like what your primordials are. He just like gestures.
The disrespect. Raj, I don't think I like the disrespect coming from this guy.
Nobody does. That's why everybody hates elves. But we gotta get in.
Gotta get in. But do we have to get in with them liking us?
That's
They're never going to
impossible.
like you. They don't like that they don't like me. They
Oh.
don't like. And most
I don't
of
really
them-
have a name. People call me Barrage.
So it's
my
our-
name is,
Have any,
It's our full name and
What?
then what else?
name and, generally speaking, your business or some kind of explanation. But Barrage, stated his name as like, you machines never did have any. Very well, that will work. And what about you? He's gonna look to Abram.
Over the table, I don't think I ever gave Abram a last name. Did I?
You can
He's
just
a
go
snake.
son.
It's
You can do
snake.
like son of insert name here.
I forgot my dad's name too.
We
I
don't
didn't
have
think
any
your dad
Honestly,
forgetting your
dude.
name.
Make up a name real fast.
Brian.
No, I will deal with it. I will deal with it.
Icarus. Icarus.
Yes,
Fly too close
Abram,
to the
son
sun.
of Brian.
No, hold up.
No, Abram, son of Icarus. Trust. Pretty cool. It's decently cool.
Did your
Yeah.
dad fly a little too close to the sun?
I'm gonna.
He did.
What
I
if,
won.
what if Itaran?
Katarin works.
Yeah.
Take it. Take it while it's there, please.
Itaran.
Yeah.
Itaran,
Yeah.
son of Icarus, my grandfather.
Son of the son of.
Abram, son of.
Squared. Sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Abram, you were going. I sent you the.
Okay, you sent me the name. Awesome, because I already forgot it. I'm sorry. Itaran?
Itaran,
Okay.
yeah.
I am Abram, son of Itaran.
There's a minute of like pause, and they're like, the Lord of the Yuan-Ti.
Yes. That one.
You see, like they get a little nervous.
You gotta like glare at him like, seriously? You don't know who I am?
The guy's blanking or something?
They get a little nervous, like the prince who went into self-exile.
Yes. The one.
Like, there
In
is
the
a
tail.
visible note of like, oh no. They're visibly nervous now.
Yes.
Like, just move out of the way so we can get on with this.
Fear me.
I'm sorry, but who are the other three? Or we'll skip over the other, like the people who weren't here for now.
You know, it's been 126 years. I thought my face wasn't that forgettable. Oh well.
Ayla,
Well, you
is
guys
your
go ahead and introduce yourselves.
holy symbol out in the open, or no?
She displays it with pride because, you know, Death did quite literally save her life that day.
They look at you as like, and their face is kind of dark, and it's like, oh wait, it's you.
It's been 126 years. I've got a debt to settle.
Well, 126 years clearly
Wild.
isn't long enough for any of us. But are you two offering her asylum?
Yes.
They, like, you can tell that they were all kind of like, maybe in a
They're not
more,
very happy.
like, when they saw Ayla, it was like, oh great. The person who made a mess of things. Why don't we just, like, it was more of an aggressive tone, but then when you say you're offering her asylum, they immediately kind of back off again.
That's right.
And who are the two behind you?
Do they want to give their own introductions?
Oh, Barry isn't here. I'll deal with it. We'll just say Kyrock just
Kyrock.
kind of poofed.
Kyrock's in the shadows. He's already past the border.
He's,
We don't know
oh,
how.
he's gone. He's gone. Uriel, are you going to make an introduction?
Nessa is in fact muted. Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. She's got, nothing.
Well, I suppose.
Yurio starts aggressively pretending to know sign language.
I suppose letting one commoner in isn't a... Well, they are elvish, so... Can't be too much trouble.
Aren't you such a gentleman?
Well, you said you had a way to cure our beloved prince.
I wouldn't come back unless I had a way to fix him, yes.
Very well. You can come in. But I hope you know that there will be eyes on all of you at all times.
Eyes at all times, guards around every corner. I know the drill.
But then again, can't really risk a diplomatic incident, so... No threat of harm will come to you. So long as you don't cause any trouble.
That's doable. Right, boys?
Abram Barrage?
Let us enter.
Aelec asked if not causing trouble was doable.
Let us enter.
That's his way of saying yes.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. It's doable.
Fine. Come on in. It's hardly the strangest thing. And you would see them move out of the way, though the ones on horseback do keep a close eye on all of you. As you all begin to move forward. Oop, wrong thing. And yeah, that's where we're going to end the session off for the day. Woo!
Oh, we didn't get a kill, commit crimes.
Not yet.
That's next
Not
session.
yet. Not yet.
Alright.
On our way out.
That's for the coming sessions, obviously.
Alright, hope everyone who's here enjoyed. You know, yeah. Feedback as well as pretty much anything is useful to us anymore. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Peace out, nerds.
Bye, stream.